Right then, Vinted have finally sorted out my pro account. Now I know there's a few people, some chunky sales. Now I know there's a few people that want to know some parts of the process of moving over to Vinted Pro. Just had a comment a minute ago asking if I need to clear my wardrobe down in order to do that. You don't have to empty your wardrobe. 1 second. Turn the heater off. You don't have to empty your wardrobe. All you've got to do is go onto holiday mode in order so nobody else can buy any more products, because you have to complete all of your orders first before you do anything. They have to be all done. I was hanging in on this last chap. I actually sent him a gentle reminder yesterday. Bless him, and he actioned the order, and then I was able to move over to Vinted Pro. Some things to consider. I opened my Vinted account with no real effort to be using it about 2 years ago, whatever it was, 3 years ago. And I opened with 2002 RL, which was a username for something else, a username for my eBay at the time. When I first opened eBay, that was like an automatic generated thing they gave me. I just stuck with it, and then thought I'd stick with that on Vinted. I've asked them to change my name. They won't change it, even though it coincides and goes in line with my business name. I'll say trading name, whatever, Ricky Resells. They won't do it. They would only change your username if it contains certain like data, which is private data. Like if you put Ricky 1987. But then again, I don't even think my year of birth would make much difference. Whatever. Anyway, apparently only if you've got private sensitive information in your username will they change it. So consider that. Now I wasn't just going to go and lose all of my 1,000 and so reviews and whatever else. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't just going to go lose all that. So I thought I'll stick with 2002 RL. Apparently you can have a display name. My display name should now be Ricky Resells, who knows. My Vinted Pro and all my other links, as always, are in the description down below. They've been in there everything's been in there since forever, but my Vinted's been in there for the last 2 months. People still keep wondering where to find it. That's where it is. What else could you want to know? I think that's really it, to be honest with you. So if you are converting, go on holiday mode. Because if you're still getting sales, you can't do anything until all of your items are completed, as in marked as dispatched and received okay. Outside of that, you can't do anything. So go on holiday mode first. I've also just had a piece of information, a good source, one which I can't disclose, some information about eBay in the next coming month. It is a trust me bro source, but apparently February is when we're going to start getting buyer facing fees, like buyer protection fees, the same way that Vinted do. There is a bit of debate on whether it's going to be only if you buy from a private seller will you incur these fees. So if you're buying from a business, you won't incur the buyer protection fees. If you buy from a private seller, you will. But then I also heard that it's going to come to no cost to the business seller as well. So I don't really know how it's all going to work. But from my sources, from my Trust Me Bro sources, it's going to be rolled out in around February. So look forward to that one, I suppose. So without flogging a dead horse, after about 10 days of being on holiday mode, my Vinted store is now back open. Woohoo! Right, I think I've got a few sales to show you actually. Right, so the sales that we have going out today, all from eBay of course, because Vinted Pro has only just gone back on again. Link is down below. Go over and give it a follow. I can talk about it more now. Now I'm not flying under the radar. To be fair, I would have gone pro a lot sooner, but they pissed around, didn't they? Well, you've seen the kettle from yesterday. I need to pack that. That needs to go out still. £15 all in. The little Pyrex dish has sold. This has gone a lot cheaper than it would normally go for. Sold it for £15, mainly because of the condition. It's not in the best. I did say to you in the video, I'm just going to list it as is and say it needs looking at. It needs work. It's cheap. It's cheap and cheerful. £15. You can probably get about 30, 35 for this if it was in a lot better condition. I paid £2 from the charity shop. £18.99 for the Avon Musk aftershave. It's the 90s version or the 80s version. It is all nicely wrapped up so you can't really see it, but keen viewers of the channel will remember the one that I picked up. I'll see if I can do a screenshot. Come on, Ricky, up here now. Hopefully I didn't let myself down. £18.99. £18 and 4 pence. We have sold the clamshell, which I thought was an ashtray when I bought it. And one of you lovely people, I can't remember exactly who it was. Who was it? Might have been Steve. Can't remember. Damn it. But thank you, whoever it was. Actually said, no, it's for caviar. It makes sense, to be fair. I thought that bit there was for a cigarette. But it's not. It's obviously for a spoon, isn't it? So it's a caviar dish. £18 and 4 pence all in. I am currently running a coupon, so it's going to be weird prices again. And then I had a lovely person who wanted to buy these Belstaff trousers. So they asked me if, because I'd sent them an offer, they said, thank you for the offer. I would also be interested in the Italian lamp. Would you consider doing a deal? I said, yes, of course. So I sent them an offer on the lamp as well. So these have sold for £50 and 99 pence all in. Belstaff trousers, really nice. Really, really nice actually. Good little bargain there. Most of you know about Belstaff. If not, Belstaff is a highly coveted brand. Keep a lookout for it. I'll show you the logo just so you know what to look out for in the future. It's this logo just here. And along with that, she has picked up the lamp from yesterday. This was retailed by British Home Stores, but it's actually made by Veneta Lumi. Just a really nice gooseneck lamp. Really nice retro colours. That sold for, because I gave her a deal, £27.99. £27.99. So from that one person, 50, 67, 77, 78, 80 quid. £80 sort of from one person. Beautiful. That was today's sales or yesterday's sales. So I'll get those packed up and then I'm going to pick my 5 items that I'm going to list for today. And then I'm going to send my 5 from yesterday live. They're going to take a little bit of work, to be fair, because I've got to get a bit more detailed with the descriptions on them. When I list, I actually have what's called a template. So if you go into your listings, I'm not sure if private sellers can do it. Maybe they can, but as a business seller, I definitely can. When you go to your listing descriptions, there's an option for you to insert a template. I have templates set up for clothing and general item. I used to have templates for electricals, hi-fi non-working, TCG, CDs, whatever else, but I've realised I don't really need that. So I've got a template set up which gives all of my return policies, blah, blah, blah. It also has a start off of the description. So it says, you are purchasing, hyphen, condition is, hyphen, and then I'll just fill those bits out, you know? So it makes listing a hell of a lot easier. If you didn't know about that, go and give that a look. Go to your descriptions on your MacBook or your laptop, whatever. Click your little... In fact, I'll just show you here. Now, I am very aware that you can do screen recording, but I'm not going to be bothering with that. I'm sure you can see it on here. So if you go into your listing, then scroll down to your description area just here. Custom template. Custom template. Here we go. So I have 2. You can either insert, so you create a template and make one, which is simple. You just go in there and type in whatever it is that you want to type in, and you create the template title name so you know what it is. Obviously, I don't want to do that because I've already got my own. My one, for example, is clothing. I'll click insert. You are purchasing a top. Condition is great. Any measurements are shown in the photos, usually in the last few, because that's how I like to do my listings. And here you can find most answers to your questions within the title, description and specifics. If you do have any questions, please message. I send items, so I'm letting them know you can find any answer to your questions in the listing somewhere. I'm also letting them know how long it takes for me to dispatch the order. I also let them know that you may receive your items in good, clean, recycled materials. And I just give them a little bit of confidence to let them know I have experience in sending the delicate items, so don't worry. And returns are welcome but must adhere to eBay's terms and conditions. And then a thank you. You can obviously do whatever you want here, but when it comes to me listing my stuff and I'm like working through quite quickly, it's nice I can just come down here, go to my custom template, general, insert, bosh. But before I start scrolling down, I normally always just copy this one here. So when I get down to this, I've added this, I can just go, you are purchasing, there we go, condition is, and then I'll probably say something like, very good condition, especially for age, no signs of damage. Something like that. You know what I mean? Give that a look if you don't use it already. Hopefully that can help a few of you maybe speed up your process. I just realised I've left the camera zoomed in. Oh well, here we go. I'll get those packed up and I'll be back to you shortly. I'll show you what I'm going to list today. Sorry for the interruption. Thank you so much for watching another video. If you are one of these people that do watch the YouTube channels without subscribing, can I please ask that you may consider subscribing today? It is free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you can unsubscribe whenever you like. It just helps keep the motivation up for more videos to come. Thank you so much. Right, that's the postage done. I'm having one of those really annoying postage days today. You know when you pack it all up, you weigh it, and it either weighs... Well, most of my stuff today is weighed. If it's a kilo, it's weighed 1.05. Or it's weighed 2.05. So then I have to go to the 2 to 5 bracket. Fuck. Everything's just like over by a little bit. Just look. That one's actually just gone up. It was 1.5. Don't know why it does that sometimes. There you go. Look at that. Just annoying. Most of them were like that as well today. Very frustrating. But at least the postage is done. Now my 5 items that I'm going to list today Starting to feel like I could probably do a bit more than 5 now. I'm not saying I will, but 5 is my baseline, 5 is my minimum, 5 is my must do. If I want to do more, I can. This ain't solid, but it's better than doing 0. These that I picked up yesterday, the lamp lights, the NEC lamp lights, they've never been used. Brand new in the packet. They are projector bulbs. Paid £3.50 each for these yesterday. They're selling for around about 55 to 60 quid. So I'm going to list mine for about 40 and get them shifted. I've got 2 of those. I could cheat, couldn't I? No, I can't cheat because one of them has like a bit on top and one of them is a bit more worn than the other from the packaging, so I can't. They have to go as separate listings, unfortunately. So that's 2. I'm going to list a BT phone. This one is the BT 1000. This is the single unit handset. Comes with the handset, charging case, and the Ethernet. I don't know, what do they call that? Who cares? Who cares? I've not had a landline for years. 2 listings. 3 is going to be the Russell and Bromley handbag. Nice little one. Paid £7.50 yesterday. It was £15, reduced to £7.50. Bear with me a second again. I actually had somebody in the comments say, we can't even hear your heater, don't worry about it. Basically, they didn't say that, but they said we can't hear the radiator. But I'm very conscious of it. £7.50 to pay for that. Hopefully, well, I don't know, I haven't done any research yet, to be honest with you. Well, it's going to be more than £7.50, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to start loading up the Vinted. So we got, this is going to go on Vinted. Paid £3. I paid about £3. No, £2, £3, £3. They're not worth much, but you know, you can see why I picked them up. I don't know my titles that very well, but if I know certain things are worth money, so that's why I picked them up. Resident Evil, this one, whatever. So I'm going to list these 3 over onto Vinted. Then I'm going to get the Citadel miniatures up. I actually had somebody yesterday message me asking me for a quick sale price. I need to respond to them actually. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. So that might not make it onto any stores. That might be a private sale. I say private sale, an Instagram sale, depending on what this chap classes as a quick sale. I paid £10. I'm not going to sell it for 15, and I'm also not going to sell it for a quick double up. There's some good money there. Right, I will be listing those today. I'm going to go to the charity shop in a minute while I drop my parcels off. It's currently only 10:30. We are smashing it today. Ada has a sick bug, unfortunately. She's so poorly. Last night she went to bed fine. This morning, well, 1 in the morning apparently, according to Emma, she was up puking up, messed up the bed and everything. Emma's been awake all morning. I said to her, just wake me up if that happens. We can share the load. Her response was, there's no point in both of us being tired, is there? God, I love that woman. So the reason why I'm kind of on turbo mode this morning is because I want to get my work that I have to get done. Then I can go in there and take over while Emma goes for a quick sleep. I'm supposed to go to the gym as well. I'm going to try and go to the gym. I've just realised I can't be going to the charity shop and stuff. I need to go and get sorted out. I need to go and take over from Emma, basically. So I'm going to go to the gym and then I'm going to go take over for Emma. That's all I've got for you today, guys. My apologies. I've just had that realisation. I've got to go. If you do want to watch some more, there is a playlist up here for you to go and check out. You don't need to go anywhere. You can just hang around the Ricky Resells channel. See you in a bit. Love you.